drives, runs versus Missouri just to keep drives.
49 second half.
I haven't seen a ton of runs from him here tonight.
Georgia got over 200 yards rushing.
He can be
About
elusive.
Beautiful speed playing you. Don't put my other man.
Marty Smith and Riley are good friends.
like 80 yards rushing.
SEC Wednesday.
Defense looks like Swiss cheese right now. I don't know how South Carolina only has 10 points.
And the ESPN little afternoon special from Marty and McGee.
Low effort defense, I agree. What's up, Shadow Assassin?
Luke Doty's looking pretty good out there tonight, Alyssa.
Like South Carolina might have found themselves a quarterback worth having.
Has certainly defensively preparing for Mississippi State.
What's up, Jermaine? What's up, Nark?
The next week, not a lot of sample size from Luke Doty.
Kirby Smart losing his mind, boy. Losing his mind, man.
School tape to prepare for.
Run game looks good. Get in! Finally. 4th and about 2. They're probably going to punt it. What's going on, Trenches? Fighting chickens aren't giving up. What's going on, Big Balls? What's going on, Crimson Brave? 4th and 1 here. I'm going to tell you right now, they're not going to be able to keep Georgia from getting the Doty all game. They're getting good pressure on the quarterback, but they're not containing any runs, man. It's looking a little suspect sometimes, man. If we can ever get both sides of the ball same page, we'd be doing something. You right about that, RJ. What's going on, Atypical? I mean, look, he's right there getting him. 30 seconds to go.
A lot of times, what that's elicited is caused by that shift along the defensive front.
Let's see. Well, I don't care about that. You got to act right. He ain't wanting to go because he wants to go. He's wanting to go because his girlfriend's up there. So, got to have good grades. Yeah, DeJuan's leaving, but, you know, no big deal. Looks like Bobo got too worried about JT and forgot his old school can run the ball. Yeah. Looks like he did. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. What's going on, Michael? We really don't. We got so many quarterbacks right now, we don't know what to do. All right, here they go. Did he get him a false start?
And now Georgia will call.
Georgia called a timeout. Playing chess. Straight trying to defense. We had a great turkey day, man. Wife made an outstanding Thanksgiving dinner. That's as usual, which is why I'm not skinny dog Brett.
Yes, I think it is, guys.
That's why I'm big dog Brett. It's because my wife is a hell of a cook.
You're not watching it live. 7 o'clock Eastern time on the SEC Network. Join me, Richard.
What's going on, James?
And Spencer Hall.
What's up, Junkyard?
Of nothing but SEC talk. Yeah,
21 points in the quarter. Bama can't say that, can they? They probably could if they wanted to, man. What's going on, Travis? What's going on, Greg?
Come hang out with us. You won't regret.
Yeah, BC says hit the like button. I appreciate that, sir. 70 of y'all in here. Do me a favor, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. It really does help the channel. What's going on, Go Tigers? Glad to see you back, sir. I left my selfie stick somewhere else. Now my arms hurt. Liking the game so far. The defense is not making me happy, I'll be honest with you. I know it's only 10 points and a half, but from what I've seen, we should not have as many problems. We get him. Yeah, we got him to jump. Woo, we'll take it. Take that false start. That's huge. That's huge. What's going on, Jackson? Drew 22. What's up, James Lynn? 4th and 6 now. That's a big difference. Ooh, that's a big difference. Carolina out of timeouts too. The ring game is can Michigan is can Michigan better than last week? I don't know, dude. How about the barn? Yeah, they didn't do too good, man. All right, shank it. Shank it. Block it. Block it. Ooh, think he went too far left. Woo, we'll take it. I don't know if we're going to do breakfast tomorrow morning. I may just lay in the bed and be lazy. How about Texas A&M just went up 13?
We just said what we were doing for breakfast.
What are we doing for breakfast?
You don't listen.
I don't listen. Oh, my wife is making pineapple and muffins and eggs. Halftime. Let's see here. Get him to shift. Who moved? Oh, the wide receiver at the top of the field moved. And he see him throw his hands up to his face. That's when you know.
See the move. I didn't see the motion.
Open them ears, Brett. I can't. I'm too hard-headed, man.
That's 7 up on the line, it appeared.
What is this?
5 seconds.
We're playing?
Have 2 timeouts.
JT taking shots, man. Look at this. Ward, Borton.
Up past the 45.
Look at that. South Carolina guy trying to take a cheap shot at a guy on the field, man. Come on now. That's terrible.
What a career day last week versus Mississippi State.
I don't know. Oh, he's eating some goldfish.
Exploded.
Some of Colton's goldfish.
Almost 200
The UGA on the move, man. Well, let's just run a run play. We'll have a touchdown, apparently. What is going on with South Carolina, man? I'm fired the head coach. My name Ward Burton. Watching the game from my laptop. I do that sometimes. What's going on, Dwayne? Appreciate you being here, sir. Like that. I like that gold symbol next to your name. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Appreciate that. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, send it to your friends, all that good stuff. We appreciate it. Throw it on Facebook, whatever you got. I want to see 45. I don't want to see 45, man. I want to see like 56, 63. I'd love to hang 70 on them. It's a revenge game, man. Nah, probably not. Hey, Brett, how are you doing tonight? I have to say, I hope you and your family had a great Thanksgiving. We did, sir. Whoa! Oh, we almost caught it. Out of bounds. You're out of bounds, sir. Hate to tell you this. Oh, no, he didn't. The referee just said he intercepted that. Come on, buddy. I bet you're going to find out he was out of bounds before he had possession. What's going on, Husker Gray? The referee is getting paid, man. Let's see. Catches it, bounce. Nope, he bobbled it at the end. You can't reclutch it. You have to hold it the entire time. You can't move it around. Let's see what they say. Normally, he's very sure-handed. Ooh! That was a hell of an effort. I'll give him that. Absolutely. What's going on, Michael? Let's see. Speaking of revenge, Iron Bowl, Roll Tide. Yes, sir. Brett, I was right about it. Irish, you're definitely right about Michigan. Yeah, they're going to take a look at that. What is your take about what happened with Northwestern and Ohio State? Do you think that Indiana has a chance? No, they don't play enough games, man. You can't look at just 4 or 5 games and say that's enough to get in the CFP, in my opinion. So tired of the refs. Yep, that wasn't on JT. No, he hit. If a quarterback hits you in the hands, that's on you if you don't catch it. He did get hit, but I mean, it's part of football.
First one he's had this season.
Dwayne, y'all got it this year.
You hit me in the spine.
Obviously, going to get this call right defensively.
Yeah, well, you ain't in the prime of your life. These guys are. And I've seen them make some catches. JT is an incredible quarterback.
Jackson almost makes a great catch. Bounces right off of him. He's definitely in bounds.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to control it all the way through, and if you bobble it while you're out of bounds, that's an incomplete pass. Kirby Smart losing his mind again, son. Yeah, they just gonna give it to him. You got 9 seconds, no timeouts. They gotta make the shot right here. Here comes Georgia. Get him! Get him! Woo! That's it, baby. That's it. That's halftime. I just told you they weren't gonna be able to hold him off all night. Indiana will play 9 games, including that. Both Indiana and Northwestern are 5-1. I think it's going to be a great game. We'll see what happens, man. Still a lot of football. It's weird to be a week after Thanksgiving or right after Thanksgiving and still have all this football to go. It's just weird. I'm not upset about it. I'm enjoying it. But man, that's a long football season, man. Defense is tackling like crap. So football season probably gonna be over until like, I don't know, March if they keep playing like they're playing. It's terrible. All right, so what we got going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share, send it to your mom and them and all that good stuff. So what do I think the Big Ten will make? So you don't think? I don't know, man. I mean, this is such a crazy season. It's really hard to say. Thanks, Calissa. Had a great Thanksgiving. That's mainly due to my wife. If it was left up to me, folks would eat ramen noodles. So, because that's the only thing I can cook. You can definitely tell there's been an emphasis from Georgia to get back to the run game. Definitely been able to create some much better gaps. Obviously, we have moved the ball rather well in the first half. We had 400 yards of passing last game. It looks like we're on pace to have 400 yards of rushing this game. If we could ever put everything together, boy, it'd be incredible. Yeah, we eating leftovers today. Me and my daughter, we went up to National Forest and did some scouting around up there. Had a good time. Spent a little time outdoors. And no problem, Fusion. Welcome back, man. JT Daniels is Joe Burrow 2018. Maybe so. Did DeJuan Mathis go into transfer? Apparently, he has entered the transfer portal. I haven't had a chance to actually, look directly at it, but there's tons and tons of people out there saying that DeJuan Mathis has transferred in some pretty reputable sources, or he's in the transfer portal. I don't suspect it'll be long before somebody picks him up, but I mean, don't expect him to go start anywhere. I wish him the best of luck. The guy has an incredible story. He's been through a ton, including brain surgery. To be able to come back and play is really good, and I'm happy for him that he is able to play, even if it's not at Georgia. Guys got some talent. Somebody's got to get him polished up, and I can't blame him for not wanting to stay around Georgia. He's got a lot of talent around him that he would have to overcome. DeJuan will be a volunteer next year. Watch and wait. He might be, but DeJuan Mathis is. He's got some talent. He's definitely got some talent. Wish him the best of luck. Great guy. Thoughts on Vandergriff? If JT Daniels keeps playing like he's playing, there's really no need to put Vandergriff in. Vandergriff really needs a season to get acclimated to pro. I don't know what's going to happen with Carson Beck, and I don't know what's going to happen with Bennett, but I'm getting scared that he may be getting no, I don't think you're going to run him off. Keith Carr said 55-14 was the closest of the prediction from Wednesday night, but I expected what would happen. Still upset. What did I pick the score to be? I think I picked it like 55-10 or something. Thought I picked something like that. And I can go back and pull it up, but that's just going to be a while. But when you got, as far as Brock Vandergriff is playing incredible in high school, but he is playing in high school. I can't. I said 58-14, so I mean I wasn't too far off. Brock Vandergriff, the league that he plays in, the division that he plays in, like the circle of schools he plays, is not the same caliber as like other high school leagues that they play in. It's kind of complicated to explain how all that works, but he's not playing the same level of talent that some of the other schools are playing, but he's doing good. Play calls on offense are looking pretty good. Play calls on defense are looking a little odd. There's lots of pressure on the quarterback. Doty seems to be a really good quarterback for South Carolina. Guys, he's got some moves, he's got some speed, and he's got some good football IQ. I don't know why they haven't played this guy all season. I don't know, maybe it took getting Muschamp fired. What's up, Brad Pitt? When I heard he took down all the stuff from his Twitter, I was like, it's a matter of time. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. But apparently something happened right after the Kentucky game. Apparently there was a Zoom meeting between, this is all rumor and speculation, between DeJuan Mathis' parents and Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart said, give me 2 weeks and we'll get you in the game. And apparently they ain't got him in the game, so he's gonna deuce out. So can't be mad at DeJuan Mathis for wanting to make himself better. Yeah, private school is a concern. I would agree. Fusion, don't get sad. Ain't nobody beating him this year. Daggum. Definitely, Alabama's playing real well right now. Still going to be a toss-up between Notre Dame and Clemson, Alabama, Florida, Ohio State. I mean, all those guys are still in the fight. We'll see what happens. Ballard says, how about Alabama getting revenge over Auburn today? Yes, sir. Where you been? Everybody's been talking about that for 10 minutes, sir. Tim Ferriss says, Brett, I think Sark just beefed up his resume tonight against Auburn, and now we may need to be looking for another offensive coordinator. Maybe. Saban wasn't at the game. I kind of predicted that, Alabama was going to come out and want to show out just because Saban wasn't there. I could see some differences from how they normally play versus how they played tonight. Some things that I didn't think they adjusted as quick on as they normally do. I thought they started off a little bit slow in the first quarter, but they bounced back pretty solidly. So once they got the momentum going, they were just off to the races. Clemson might be back with Trevor Lawrence playing. I agree with that, absolutely. Thoughts on Georgia's offense so far? Georgia's offense is it's so different tonight than it was, but I mean, I would certainly want to say that South Carolina is better than Mississippi State, but it's hard to say. I mean, they're all pretty bad. So I think Mississippi State really sold out on UGA's run. Like, they sold out to stop the run, and that allowed us to burn them with the pass. It looks like South Carolina has tried to stand up to the pass, and the run's just busting loose. So who knows? Notre Dame ain't losing until ACC championship. That's probably true. I appreciate these live streams. It makes me feel part of Bulldog Nation. Well, I'm glad you're here, Odds. Glad to have you, sir. Pass defense. Georgia's looking, I mean, I don't know, man. Just weird stuff happening on the defense. There was one time that we it was a fourth and one. We initially got the stop. We were pushing them backwards. Typically, the referees will blow the whistle. They didn't blow the whistle, so the players kind of gave up on it. I think he kind of slipped out of a tackle too and ended up picking a first down. And I was like, "That's just quit being lazy. That's sloppy, man. So sloppy, just sloppy. Looks better than it did last week. Don't get me wrong, but golly, driving me crazy." Wish we could have had JT all year. I agree. Between the trenches has a PSA for you guys. Please take note of what he's putting up there. It's very important. That having been said, Georgia's offense, I would love to see the defense get a turnover for sure. I would love to see the offense get some more passes downfield. Jermaine Burton still looks good. Karras Jackson dropped one pass. I can't really fault him for that. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, Trenches. Yeah, Mathis is gone, man. We kind of had that round robin discussion about when or who was going to be the first one to go. We knew somebody was going to transfer, but we didn't know who. It makes sense that DeJuan would transfer because he doesn't have a role in the backup position, and he would have to compete against JT Daniels. He would have to compete against Carson Beck and Brock Vandagriff as soon as the season over, and there's not that much football left. So, yeah, I'm working on it, Trenches. I promise you I'm working on it, sir. So we kind of figured it was going to be one of those. Thank you, Calissa. I really appreciate that as well. I'm glad you guys enjoy them. Having a threat of a passing game makes the running lanes open up big time. Apparently it does, because we are doing a great job. John Gibson, also one of our resident members. Really appreciate him being in the stream. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share. The members only button is down there. What's going on, KC? Glad to have you back. 208 yards rushing. I'm really happy with that. I would love, especially since we only had 8 last week. Oh, man. Off to JUCO for DeJuan. I'm not sure about that. He may go to another big time school because he does have some talent, but he needs to be developed. So he'll probably go to a big time school where he's only going to be he's only going to have like one guy in front of him instead of 4. Can't really fault him for that, man. What was the other game? 8-yard rush. I'm with you, Calissa. I'm with you. Trust me, I've said worse than that. DeJuan to UCF. That would be interesting. DeJuan could go to Auburn. I don't think he'll go to Auburn. I really don't. We treated DeJuan like a king, though. Nobody can say we didn't give him a chance. We gave him a chance, but there's a lot. There's a lot in that backpack that you got to unpack. Yeah, week 1 Clemson next year is going to be awesome. You got to take in the fact that DeJuan was still trying to get healthy and get cleared last year. You got to take in the fact that there was a lot of confusion at the quarterback position. We got a new offensive coordinator. It's been a crazy year with not as many practices in the offseason. He got pulled in the first game. I mean, he hasn't started since. I mean, there's so much to unpack there. He'll end up at a good school, and I wish the best for him. I really do. Michigan State might be a good place for DeJuan. No, stay out of them subpar schools, sir. You deserve much better. I'm just happy the guy is. Yeah, I'm with you, Trenches. I'm just happy the guy's finally healthy. He's been through a lot, man. The guy has really been through a lot. My hat's off to him. My heart goes out to him and his family. Same thing with Stetson Bennett. My heart goes out to him. I love those guys, but at the same time, they can't get it done. And I ain't mad at them. What's that? Yeah, he needs to grow about a foot, and unfortunately he doesn't have it. And even if he did, he just doesn't seem to have the accuracy right now. So feels like the game is closer than what the scoreboard indicates, but happy you're winning. It feels that way because Georgia's offense has been going down the field so quickly. And then you see that South Carolina's drives were taking much more time. So it's like you watch it slowly go down the field, and you feel like you can't stop it. But when Georgia gets back on offense, it's like bang, 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 first down, touchdown. So yeah, I said put the boogie down now. Mathis to Arkansas. I don't know, man. Carolina's running back. That guy's a tough runner. He's a downhill runner. One thing I would give him some advice on is that I would not. Okay. You gotta put the phone down. Let me hold it. You can have it back when you get up. All right, everybody. Ooh, ha. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hi.
Can you say go dogs?
Go dogs.
Say touchdown.
Go dogs. Chicken.
Woo, 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 woo.
Go dogs. Chicken.
All right, go see your mama.
Go dogs. Chicken.
There you go. That's one of my heroes right there. He's just barking away. War chicken. War chicken. When the defense last get a turnover? I don't know, man. Probably probably week 3. I think week 3. No, we got one. I think we got one against we got one against Arkansas. Would you rather win one national championship and then be bad for 5 more years, or be super good and a top contender for a national championship but never win? I want a national championship. I mean, as bad as LSU is hurting right now, they still got a natty in their pocket and they'll recover. So I want a natty. Yep. How much do you put on GA secondary for not showing up during big games? Part of that is them. Part of that's the play calling. It's hard to say. It's really tough to be critical of those guys. They're all talented. Georgia's got to do a better job executing. Give me a natty, no to the playoffs. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Win 1 and bad for 5. I think everybody agrees with that. Yeah, odds is the same way. So is Keith. JT for Heisman, not this year. Way too late in the game. Thoughts on JT Daniels so far? Seems to be a smart decision maker. Certainly has a big arm. Certainly is accurate. Can make all the throws. He's good football IQ. He's not necessarily a speed demon on his feet, but he can move. I think that he puts the offense in a good position to win games. I think he's aggressive. I think he needs to be aggressive instead of being so conservative. I think Kirby's nature is to be conservative, and I think when you put the ball in his hands and you have an aggressive quarterback and a conservative coach, I feel like that can be a good mix. More than 8 yards this week, Brett. Just a few. OB, I want a natty too. Y'all got a few over there in Alabama. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I mean, no playoffs this year, but everybody knew this was going to be a wild year. It's been a wild ride. Any chance we get to see Carson Beck today? That's possible. Brett for Heisman, I like it. I will allow it, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Hey, Noah. Step on that chicken's throat. Don't let it off the gas. How will you? You go stomp around through the woods all day. You get tired. What bowl game for the dogs? I think they said the Peach Bowl. Maybe the Peach Bowl. I'd be okay with that. It's kind of fitting. I think they said we might end up playing Cincinnati if it plays out the way they're planning on it. Georgia up big time for Kirby to baseball his move, pull the pitcher when there's no hitter in the 8th. Time for Stetson. Man, they better not put Stetson in there. I would put Dewan in there. I know he ain't even there, but put Dewan in. He holds the ball too long. He does. And it's just streaming by so fast. I appreciate every one of you guys in here, man. It's absolutely flattering to have you guys in here. What happened here? Yeah, who deleted something? Yeah, Fusion, don't be deleting that stuff unless it's vulgar, man. Leave it in there. McSorley easy. Yep, at Sir Duke. I'm better at frying chicken. I like the name. Georgia owns Tennessee and South Carolina. I like that name, sir. Best name of the night. There's a little over 100 of you guys in here. Hit that thumbs up. We appreciate it. One of the things I will say is I have been impressed at the times that South Carolina has run the ball. They push the whole time that they're playing. They don't just kind of go, we're not going to win this game, so just to heck with it. Don't worry about it, Fusion, you're fine. They're playing their tail off, and I can respect that. To be down as much as they're down and still want to fight, still want to play, hey, I like it. I like it. I hate seeing teams give up. I hate seeing players give up on plays. It aggravates me to no end. It's one of the reasons I don't watch pro. Who's better, JT or Trace McSorley? I haven't watched Trace McSorley, so I wouldn't know. But I think Trace has a better resume so far. I mean, one good football game does not make you a superstar. See Stetson Bennett's work season opener. Tackling needs to be better. I agree. Tridges says, Brett, better than Firebomb. That ain't hard to do. It ain't hard to do. Georgia versus the U in the Peach Bowl. Maybe. Alabama was like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat when they said, Auburn, get over here. A Charleston dog, South Carolina wants to be good so bad, but hold on, I got to scroll back. They're a lot of years away. They won't give up. Odds, we used to live in Charleston, sir. We lived in Somerville for 3 or 4 years there. South Carolina's fighting, absolutely. Congrats and hats off to South Carolina. Running back of theirs is an athlete. You know what? I want to change gears here. He absolutely is. But I also want to tell you the running back for Auburn, that Tank Bigsby, that guy's a hoss too. I know that they weren't on the winning side of the game, but that Tank Bigsby, y'all keep an eye out for him. He's going to be something special. That boy can play. Yeah, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Takes about 2 seconds. Drop the chat down, hit the thumbs up, hit the chat button again. It comes right back. That's about how long it takes. Second half of the game, Georgia's probably going to make a few adjustments on South Carolina. They're going to try and find a way to limit Doty. They'll probably shift a linebacker over to help shut him down, and they're going to make him try to beat him with his arms. So don't be surprised if you start seeing him pass more and him stop running so much, because Georgia is starting to get back there to him. Big Dog Brett, did you see that Vanderbilt has a girl kicker? Thought that was crazy. Never seen that ever. Hey, dude, I'm excited for it, dude. I think it's absolutely awesome to have a girl back there if that's what she wants to do, and she can take the job away from anybody. Hey, go get it, girl. I'm all for you. I'll pat you on the back, cheer you on, and I'll be one of your biggest fans, man. I just think that's just cool. I showed my daughter. I was like, that's just cool stuff. And she's not what's that girl from that teacher from the Matilda? What was the name of that evil teacher from Matilda? The Trunchable. That girl kicker from Vanderbilt, she is not the Trunchable. She's a cute girl. You can imagine the other folks. You let somebody touch that kicker, I bet you half that football team breaks a leg off in that behind, man. Good night. All right, guys. Well, I think the game's going to come back on, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. Have a great day. God bless. Go Dogs.
I think that it is little tiny cookies.